Well, to the way that would fit, and observing that we got the cotter holes drilled in there, and then we countersunk them a little bit right there, took that burr off our kind of professional like. But it come in there like that, and then this other fits in over here like that. You put your cotter in there and your cotter in there, you're good to go. And to confirm if you got it straight and all, if you just do it opposite, turn it around like this, put it in there like that, and make sure that it fits both ways. But I'm just making some cart handles. I'll show you how it works. That. In one of my past videos, you'll see this jig here that I made when I once lived on the east coast of Arkansas. You'll see this jig being made. All it is, some angle iron welded together with some precise angles to replicate the old antique engine cart style handle. But you have to, if you're going to make one piece, you got to have a lot of material. You got to have more than this to go across here. So if you've got some short pieces, this is 3/8 1018 round bar stock. But you seen us bend them up all day on that bender we made. Well, come to find out, I bent them straight, and they need a little bit of angle to them outward this way. So I drilled a hole in the table right there. Take care of that. 3/8 oversized. Wallered it out with the drill bit so it'd be round and kind of bell shaped. I wanted it like that. But I can readily see once I got this set up here that these needs to be kinked around. So that means you have to raise up on this. Like that. Okay, that's pretty good. And the other one, the same story. Okay, I'll tell you something that, to be a fact, if you're building one of these, when I did that, I put a little curve in that handle right there, which actually it matches up kind of perfect on this one here. Let's see what it looks like. Well, that's quite good. No further tweaking needs to be that because they're exactly the same shape the way it came out this time. And there's an 1/8 lip on that angle iron right there sticking out this way. So I just set that little 1/2 block in there, and this here's a piece of some kind of thin stock going across there, a 64th or something. And this is 3/16. And if I slide that underneath there, it raises that handle, the hole in it, about center line. Good enough. So what you do is slide this forward. I got a piece of angle iron vice gripped on there, 3/8 gap. This 1/4 inch bar stock remnant. And back there I got a little 1 inch square bar to level that up and to make these level in the front. That's all needed other than this block right here. That's just a solid block, and that's at 1/2 inch to break it up there on some kind of level. And visually, I mean, you can measure it if you want to, but oh yeah, see, I'm gonna turn this in for grade, and well, Okay, I think when I braise that up, it'll be equal amount on both sides. That's what you're trying to do. Just make it even. It's so simple. And this right here just supports this bar, whatever, this 3/8 in this instant. It just supports it from getting it out of angle. Let's braise that up. Okay, we'll do the other side. Now we'll see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Now we'll shape that up with a file, maybe a hand grinder. Four more. Well, kind of time to break down the setup here, and we'll dress that braze job up right there. We'll dress that up with a. I'll show it to you. But in the meantime, you know, sometimes something comes to your mind that something you pass on through to listeners. And just now, like now, I had to turn the radio off on account of that copyright stuff. But, you know, if you want some music every now and then to go along with the video, as I did right there, and I'll tell you more about that radio right there. Dropped it. And it sounded like that old time radio, you know, like 40s. You know, you turn the dial, you know, it goes all kinds of haywire and stuff, static. Radio had that. Sound like Hank Williams all the time. Ryan Bingham. Didn't matter who was singing it. A raspy type sound. Quite enjoyable. bringing you back to the 30s even. All's calm here in Middle Tennessee today. But I dropped that radio again the other day, and it got better. What happened is I busted the speaker in it. Got a crack in it. I'm sure that's what it is. I ain't broke it down. It's vibrating. Maybe even the coil's loose. Sounds better all the time. But I had to shut her down for this video. So I'll go through some fast parts to get along with it. So feel free to tune your radio to 98.5. I think it's up at Murfreesboro somewhere, probably up at the college or school. 98.5 on your radio dial. That's WMOT. Well, they got a blues list going today, quite good. Especially if you've got a radio with a broke speaker in it. WMOT 98.5. I'll sell them on eBay. Well, yeah, up to now, I'd go ahead and turn this these in for grade in the brazing category. So I'm going to take the grinder to them, and I'll turn that in the metalworking category, maybe for grade, one way or the other. But that's 8 cart handles today. That's enough. What I made today, 8 cart handles from here in Middle Tennessee. Shot my dog. This right here is what I got drawn down there on that paper right there. You look at it like that up there at the top. And well, I'll explain it to you. It's a piece of pipe there for that handle part. That would represent that thing right there. This ain't the scale or nothing. But that's what that is. And you have to bear in mind that when you're bending the metal to do this with, that'll insert inside the pipe or whatever the fitting is, whatever tolerance that you can braze to. But you braze this up right here in such a manner all the way around. That's going to represent a braze right there. Taper you know, taper it away. Boy, it's basic right here. You know what I mean? But I think it's in the original the original Henry Ford book. I think they talk about brazing and blending it in with a grinder later on the file. You know, some bench work. But what happens is this angle is it's not square. It's got something else, some kind of degrees, and so is this down here. And you want the bottom part right there, like a straight line across through yonder from there to there. Well, it's not a straight line. The inside part right here is a little bit to this way right here, rendering it to look like a dull fish hook. That way, when you put it in that, when you put that thing in that cart handle down here, let's just draw that in there right real quick, so we know what we're talking about in real life. And this is an axle comes across here. And this is also been welded and blended in like that. So that's what you're dealing with. But the handle is like this right here. It's a little up here at the top, and then it comes out big like this right here, and then it comes back in right here. So you can see immediately that you're working with some angles right there. That's you have to keep it straight there, or the handle, well, it's according to how good you are with the grinder. Now there is another option. You can capture this piece of pipe in a real big long bar. You know, you can put it down there and put the bar through there and bend it here down and bend it down here and capture it in there, and you don't have to braze it, and that'll roll around. Well, that's all well and good if you've got a long piece of metal like that. You know, you can weld it to it in the middle, but this works very good. And this being the handle part right here, and to show you about that brazing, just blend it in to whatever thickness of your pipe is. I think there's a symbol for brazing, but I'm gonna make it look like shaving cream with some my rendition of a shadow of a blend going away, and that would be inside the pipe there. You wouldn't ever see that. See. And that's what we did right here. I mean, this is in real life. I done 8 of them. So let's get on over there and I'll show them to you. And then you put a cotter in down here once you get it in there. And where these lugs are at, you actually make this handle with a little bit of bias to the inside, so that you have to spring it apart, and then it fits in there much better. Yeah, okay. This one right here didn't count in the 8, 2, 4, 6, 7. Over there's one's 8, and this was the last. Same procedure. It's been in service for some time and has worked as intended. We'll get a little paint on these and get these in service also.